There we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome back for some more Kubera. This is being recorded the same day that the face reveal video is going up, or has been up, and the solo leveling video that I did earlier in the week has not long been out. Not even an hour since that video went live. So if you want a time scale of when this is, it's the same day as when I did the face reveal. As for why I look so different, I'm basically fresh out the shower and having just blow dried my hair very quickly and then clicked record when I got back to my room. Hence why I look a little bit different to how I did in a video recorded literally a handful of, like, not even 4 hours ago. Yeah, and also, thank you for the relatively positive reception on that. I really appreciate it. And yes, we will be doing the thing with the camera in the top left corner. I was going to do that anyway, but it seems like that's what you guys want as well. So, that's good to see. Anyway, enough blabbering on. Let us get into this. And you'll finally get to see me go mental when crazy shit happens. I guess that's the main draw of this wonderful thing that I now have at the top of my monitor. Anyway, let's begin, shall we? That's her. She doesn't look like him. Why does she want to live like that? I feel kind of sorry for her. No need for that. Vayu once said, "There's always a reason for the accumulation of misfortune." In Lisa's case, a good amount of it isn't exactly her fucking fault, though, is it? You know, her dad died because of Asha, which then set her life up for absolute tragedy and misery. I don't really think that's fair to say, but then again, you know, she is also deluding herself. So, it's not entirely baseless to say something like that. He is not entirely blameless either. Circumstance. Season 3, episode 66, The Meaning of Revenge 1. Oh, who the fuck's saying this? Pa. The central temple building can't be rebuilt with restoration magic, so it will take some time apparently. Yeah, I imagine that all that would happen if you use restoration magic here is you'd get like the ice, or like the snowy, the white, what I assume is like ice fields, maybe? I don't know. It looks like ice fields. Would just refill, because the temple isn't a natural thing, so the optimal state of this area wouldn't be with a big old fucking temple on it. At least, probably not in the eyes of the gods. Although, yes, they probably do like worship, but I imagine that natural state is optimal as opposed to, you know, with man-made structure on it. This is a price quote from Creation Brand Bremo. Let's not rebuild. Huh? What's the point? We even had Sura appearing out of the lake. Yeah, this is not great, is it? Challenger blocked off the lake surface on all sides. We won't be attacked again. That doesn't matter. The problem is that it happened. You heard what happened last night. The monsters that attacked us were Taraka, a clan created by the mistress of this temple, Kali. A goddess that ruthlessly kills even those that tend her temple. You'd have to be an idiot to keep worshipping her. Teo. If you have anything else to report, do it at the Earth Temple. Whatever I think, the gods and summoner make the final decision anyway. Just dispense with the middle process. I have other things to think about. I need some rest. Yeah. Like, the current occupation of your soul, yes. Your soul's current job, what it does for a living. You know, is it a doctor, a dentist, or does it work at McDonald's? Who knows, really? I'm gonna take a drink of water. And yes, this glass has 21 on it. My dad gave it to me for his birthday. I've also got a mug with the same thing. One of the mugs are very cute as well, to be fair. It's got like 8-bit Star Wars characters on it. It's kind of, at first I was like, it's kind of goofy, but at the same time, you know, it's kind of sweet because I do like 8-bit. It's very nice, but yeah. In case you were wondering, that was what it said on the mug. Because you can see things now. I can't be discreet or subtle in the things that go on around me. Nonetheless, moving on. Enough distractions. I feel like I might get through less episodes than I used to because I'll end up blabbering on. At least early on, I'll end up blabbering on about whatever the fuck's going on in reality. I didn't mention this in the face review, but if I look down to the bottom left, that's because that's where my phone is. And notifications and stuff come through on my phone. I check the time. The usual. I know that checking my time on my phone is a bit weird because it's literally like there. But, you know, it's just convenient. You'll also see me fuck with my hair a lot. Anyway. What's up? This isn't like her. It's a bit understandable that she's a bit touchy. By the way, I heard Miss Teo's comments were almost completely ignored at the meeting earlier. Really? You lot don't spread rumors. Okay. I don't know who's saying which line in which order. It was wise to forbid Teo from talking during the meeting. Oh, it wasn't wise to forbid Teo from talking during the meeting. Well, she kept bringing up something that had nothing to do with the Taraka clan. Was it really irrelevant? As far as I know, it was because of the resurrection that Teo was not a candidate for the fragment experiment. Stop saying useless things and report how the patients are doing. Chess hasn't woken up yet, and Sierra has, but remains like this. He goes through his usual actions, but doesn't speak, and his face remains blank, whatever we say to him. I can't see anything. It's no good. If insight isn't working, what about dream tracking? It may be possible. It may be impossible in Chester's case, but could we not try it on Sierra? If he isn't going to recover by himself, we need to try everything we can. I actually don't know. I'm gonna. Maybe this is. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this being Chandra. Fuck it. The problem is that Claude, in Rin Hollow, also needs to be woken up through dream tracking. The tracking process may take longer than expected in either case. So the order... Oh, no, that is Lila. Never mind. So the order I do this in is important. Chandra, who do you think we should attempt to track first? Sierra likely has more information about this situation, but it's dangerous. Sierra's dreams have probably been taken over by the Taraka. And Lila, she tries to track him. Please give me an answer instead of staring at me. Claude, of course. You believe that Claude has more important information? He had a secret which I couldn't read even with insight. He has undeniably received an oracle, but I couldn't even see which god or goddess. Which means, right now, he's lost his sense of self. When he's lost his sense of self, we have our chance. I understand. As soon as the situation is resolved here, please take me to Claude. Did you hear? A superior Sur is in the city. Does it have nothing to do with the Sur that attacked last night? If it does, the gods have let it live. Ah, Mr. Kusak, are you up? If you'd woken up a little earlier, you could have attended the meeting.
That bracelet. Did you not say you returned it to the Earth Priest?
I have it back for now. Priest Sierra isn't in a state to maintain the necessary vigor levels.
Is it something to do with the ruins of the Temple of Chaos that I see there?
Yes. The Taraka appeared again last night.
Taraka? Why didn't you wake me up?
About that. She tried and you did almost kill her, you know, in the process of her trying to wake you up, you know. Anyway. Okay, I'll try harder next time. Anyway, go and see Agni. He needs to talk to you.
God Agni?
Yes, he'll tell you what you need, what was decided at the meeting. Something has come up, and we need your help to transport people to another planet.
Another planet? Yes, okay, I get it, but... You. I feel like there's something beside you. Something... very unpleasant.
Yes, you're right. There is something here. And unpleasant is the right word.
Is it the Superior Sur who is apparently in the city? Has he concealed himself to prevent people from seeing him?
No. The Superior Sur is somewhere else. And this isn't a concealing skill exactly.
It's Utah, isn't it? Hey, Liz! Were you okay last night? I've been helping down below and... Huh?
Mr. Kusak, go see Agni, quick. Ran can't come any nearer if you're here.
2 strips of beef jerky.
Okay, go. Wow, Mr. Kusak, should I have your autograph?
Please, you...
Ah, Ron, I'm okay. The Suras emerged from the bottom of the lake to attack the city, so there weren't that many up top.
No. Beside you.
Mr. Kasaki is going to go see God Agni. Don't worry. He only stopped because of his fans. He's not coming back this way. And Mr. Kasaki knows you have a phobia of halves.
Not Mr. Kasaki. Right beside you.
I mean, to be fair, what the fuck else could it have been? Like, there's literally nothing else it was gonna be other than Utah. Like, let's be real.
What is this? Why didn't you tell me earlier that you came back together? And Utah, why are you ignoring me like I'm not here?
Here's the thing. It seems like Kasaki couldn't actually perceive Utah. He knew he was there, but he couldn't, like, see him, given he just said something. Whereas Ron can explicitly see Utah, but it's almost as if Utah can't see Ron. Weird. I'm sure that will be explained going forward. I bloody well hope it does. Knowing Corrigan, it will. It will make far too much sense, and it will be truly, truly soul-crushing.
So he can't even eat the steak?
Nope.
What about picking it up?
He can't.
Ah, really? Then even if I wave it in front of him like this, he can't do anything.
Huh? What? How come he can hit it? Because you are holding it. You can see him and interact with him, so Yuta could touch the steak like it was a part of you.
Right. Anyway, pretty amazing, making a double in a different dimension. It's a really good skill, isn't it?
The limits and side effects are still unclear, though, and he can interact with only a few people. The ones who've seen him are Agni, Chandra, me, and you.
I'm not sure what it's based on, but it's kind of cool being the only two apart from the gods.
I imagine Asha will be able to see him. I'm expecting the I can't remember. I don't know if it was stated if Maruna could see him last time, because that would imply it's people that were close to him, with the exception of gods who can see him because they're gods. Because I don't think Chandra and Yuta were particularly close, or even had they even interacted really? I don't think they had. So, at least if they had, it hadn't been much. So I'm imagining that it's a case of gods because they're gods, and people that were close to him, are close to him and know him well, will be people that can see him. Is what I'm imagining. So I'm expecting Marunan probably can. That's if it has been said that he can. But then it probably would have been mentioned there, wouldn't it, if he could? So that kind of implies that. I'm imagining it when Asha comes back, Asha will be able to see him. That would make too much. That would make perfect sense, and it would be wonderful. Anyway,
maybe I have godlike powers or something.
And a stray cat saw him as well.
Yeah, I knew it. Godlike powers, my ass. If a cat could see him, it's just random, isn't it?
It's because the cat's called fucking Lee's, that's why. Power of a name and all that, you know? There must be some reason. Out of the humans I've met, you're almost the strongest, Ron.
Out of the humans, huh? Right. Considering the company you kept for 7 years. There you go, clamming up again, whenever I mention the Sura realm. Are you gonna keep it a secret your whole life? Letting it out helps, you know. Right, let's go somewhere where it's easier to talk. You're not a kid anymore.
Very true. Don't treat her like one. Season 3, episode 67, The Meaning of Revenge.
What are you writing? I keep forgetting about them unless someone reminds me. So I'm gonna stick it on a wall where I can see it. Hold on. Do you know how silent the room went when Lees mentioned this name during the meeting? These two disappeared from everyone's thoughts for 7 years, which is strange enough. But recently, we remembered them. Only to forget again. A problem of this magnitude. Chandra, me, everyone forgot. We never even thought about it. So it's now confirmed that Agni did in fact forget. So his concern for Brilith was in fact just concern for Brilith. It wasn't the fact that he was aware. And pointless. Also, I don't know why I record with my earphones in, because nothing's playing. So just take them out. But there's no point having them in.
They are quite dangerous people to forget about.
Also, they're forgetting about them again. But we quite literally just saw Sagara a handful of chapters ago. Is that unstable? Like the returning effect right now? Is that unstable? And they remembered Asha, which means Asha did come back.
Yes, so I'm going to use this to remind me of them. Their existence was completely erased for the last 7 years, for whatever reason. And they're easily forgotten now, which suggests there's something wrong with them. Oh, but I haven't forgotten about Sagara since I saw her recently. You saw her with your own eyes, though. Perhaps their existence remains in the memory of those who see them in person.
Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. I imagine if you hadn't thought about an individual for 7 years, and then you're like, oh yeah, they exist again. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Then, can I remind you often about Sagara, so you don't forget? It's not a bad idea, but... Maruna, I have a different job for you, so you won't be able to stay with me. Another job? It can't be that you want me to meet Sagara and bring back information? No, that's not a good idea. She came to meet you when you were near the city, and told you where to find her. It means she already knew that a god inside the city might read you with insight.
Even in black and white, she looks great.
Why do you think she would take such a risk? Do you mean it's a trap? Bingo. Quite possibly, Sagara is preparing something fatal for all who come to find her there. We can't approach her without knowing where she was, and what she's been up to for the past 7 years.
Yeah, that's actually the more interesting thing, I think, actually, with Hoti Vishnu. Where the fuck did they go? Because for their existence to simply fade out, there are a couple of things that come to mind, you know? One is annihilation, but then you can't come back from that. At least not if you've sinned. You know, if you have sins to bear, you won't be coming back. And Asha and Sagara definitely have committed sin. I imagine so is first of all, they're Sura, they've definitely killed people, and Asha is a known murderer of a very, very large scale, but perhaps the gods could look past it, given a reason for it. Assuming it's, do the best possible. But then, that doesn't apply to, could have his wife. Fuck. Manaka. It's fucking Manaka. That doesn't apply to Manaka, so I imagine it probably wouldn't apply to anyone else. But, yeah, I imagine annihilation isn't ordained by the gods. It's more like a process, unlike the underworld and death, which is ordained by a god. So I wonder where they go with Hoti Vishnu.
I see. God thinks so far ahead. I know certain Aztecos sometimes know better than a child. Godhava's in the next room. I'm gonna check a few things related to Sagara before I forget. You two, wait quietly here. If you make any trouble, I'll thrash you both. You wouldn't be planning to backstab a god who can use insight. Of course not. Look at how well he treats me. You can see I'm telling the truth. So, now tell me about Kalavinka's whereabouts. That's a different issue altogether, Bird Brain. Have you resolved the problem of what you did 7 years ago? I was acting under orders, and there's no reason for me to do so now. Killing humans holds no interest for me personally.
Whether you were acting on their orders or whether you did it on your own, it's not important. Not to the victims. I lost control during the cataclysm, killed many humans. But that I did not mean to do it meant nothing to those who had known the people I killed. So, what did you do? Do you pretend to cry and repent? No. What the? What are you lecturing me about if you couldn't do it for yourself? My presence doesn't need to be officially announced in this situation, and only 2 humans have noticed who I am anyway. I've reached an agreement with the one who is God Agni's summoner.
Itchy nose.
And the other one. Something was strange about her.
Yeah. Whenever Lise isn't around Maruna, she gets different, shall we say.
Your food is ready. I just got a glimpse of that room. That was the girl that looked like Mira. Mira, where? Where? No, just someone that looked like her. Of course she wouldn't be here. Do you need to cover your face? People are recognizing you. Let them come. I'll hold an autograph session. Whoa, you're drunk. Yes, I'm drunk. Let me be drunk. I'm tired. Helping out all day. I told you we should go straight to the temple. There are other magicians to do the work below. Recovery magic isn't even your main area of specialization. It couldn't be helped. Recovery magicians are rare because of the chaos barrier. Your bill has been updated.
Oh, fuck me! That's a number that doesn't make a lot of sense. 203,500. Someone convert that into this world's currency. I still have not figured out how they denote money. Is that 203 gold, 5 silver, no bronze? I can't even remember the coins, but there's something. I know gold and silver, but I don't know. Do they have bronze or copper? Is that what that means? I don't know. What the fuck does that mean?
What, are you ordering something again?
Oh wait, no, never mind. That's yeah.
What? Did you order something again? Yep. Thought you might want more food. Don't lie. You ordered ostra meat for me. You ordered ostra meat for me? You said you're drunk. Can you still read the menu? Wait. Mirha. Over there. Don't try to distract me. No, look. Someone's using what looks like the sort of return. Can it be police?
Yeah, that's the first. I'm just saying. She looked good before, but she's had a fucking glow up. Jesus Christ. She does not look like a child anymore, is what I'll say. Jesus. Doesn't seem like she's too pleased with you two being around, does it?
Get lost! I said get lost! Disappear from my sight! What's that woman doing? She's fighting something imaginary? If only you hadn't come. I wouldn't know. You shouldn't have found out.
Season 3, episode 68. The Meaning of Revenge. 3.
Fight's broken out, I think.
Oh, it's Godhava woman. She's I don't know her name. She's probably been named. This isn't the first time we've seen her. I don't think it's even the second time. Yet I don't know it.
It's obvious that the only bar in Calibur that bans halves from entering. Some racist must be drunk and causing a disturbance. I've heard of that place. We'd better not get involved then. I'm in a bad enough mood already. I don't want a fist fight with racists. You too. I'm feeling down these days as well.
Emotional resonance, it would seem.
I'm kind of depressed because Miss Teo looks depressed. What about you? I don't know exactly why, but I'm just out of it. Everything irritates me these days.
Emotional resonance because Gadhava is in a very not pleasant, not the best state of mind right now after having killed his own daughter. You know, probably not great for him.
Anyway, I don't want to be caught up in anything. I heard there's a new bar that's just opened. Want to go there? The waiters are all yaksha house, apparently. Wow, sounds good. Let's go.
Oh, it's just a guy.
You two, you're part of the Fighters Guild, right? Thank goodness. Miss Clary, Miss Parr, I'm so glad you two well-known fighters happen to be nearby. I work at a bar over there.
What is this? You work at the half-hating bar and you stopped us for... You're not gonna say you want us to stop the fight, are you?
I work there to make a living. Not every worker there discriminates against halves personally. Please help. We can normally deal with situations like this, but the fighter is too strong this time.
A strong fighter, but I thought your place bans halves. Did a half fighter get in and start a fight?
Could be troublesome if they're part of the guild. No, she's not a half. She's a guest who is with Mr. Ron Syrof. And, she has the sort of return. Lise Heiss. Aren't I a good judge of character? I just knew she'd make trouble one day.
Oh? Ron got fucking shit-faced. Jesus. Ron doesn't... actually, you know what? No, he does come off as the type that'd be a lightweight.
Ron, wake up!
Who is it?
You reek of alcohol.
Rish?
That over there's Lise, right? People said you brought her here. Why is she doing that?
Lise? Who's Lise? Huh?
She looks like she outlasted you. A married man drinking alone with another woman.
We weren't alone.
Who else was here apart from you and Lise? If there was someone else, why aren't they stopping Lise?
But he is. Look, beside Lise.
Ron, you're really drunk. How many drinks have you had? Surely 5 bottles wouldn't have gotten you like this.
5 bottles? No, in the beginning, we ordered...
We'll take turns asking each other questions. If you can't answer, you have to drink.
Ron, you'll find it difficult to get an answer out of me with alcohol.
I don't know how much drinking you did in the sewer realm. But don't get overconfident. You know what they say about Pride and Falls? I never lost the Misty Shore Festival drinking competition. Yeah, okay, you know, fair enough, he isn't a lightweight, but, it seems Lise is heavier.
Sorry, I shouldn't have gotten drunk first. I'll go and stop her.
It's Lise! Using this sort of return on ordinary humans. It's attempted murder, isn't it? I know, Lise is allowed to attend priest-level meetings, so if the gods are off, she'll be acquitted.
That's not good, because she's already a sour mood because I got Hava. Yeah, I don't see this, hopefully no one dies or gets severely injured or in jail.
I was born there and lived there for 15 years. I couldn't even leave the village. 15 years with just my mom and village people. That place was my whole world. And that bastard took it all away. He destroyed all of it. My whole world in one attack. Look at that. She's lying again. 15 years? How dare she? Clary, maybe not now. He doesn't look so good. If you... Let me go. That habitual liar needs to be taught a lesson. Mirha, why don't you try to stop her? I don't know Lise that well. You'd have a better chance getting her to listen. Although, even for you, it's probably difficult to stop someone wielding the sword of return. Lise might be too drunk to recognize you. Lise looks different now, but so do you.
Indeed.
I'll give it a try anyway. If someone ends up dying, things could get really bad. Stop lying. People have been whispering about your fake stories in the last few days, you know. Anna Heiss, whom you said was your mother, had quite a few half-child friends. I know. Mom was a fighter and had half friends. If you knew, why tell such obvious lies? Lies? You have no shame. You say you lived until N15 with someone who died in N5? That's not a lie. Then what is? It's disgusting. Making up stories about the dead. Save your novels in your diary. And tell the truth, would you? Where did you actually live? And who was it that really brought you up?
Hold on, we've been told that before, haven't we? That... I feel like we have. That doesn't feel like new information. But I feel like I'm only now processing it for the first time. Hold on. Wait. What if it's Kylie, though? I mean, you know, it's the dead. It probably isn't. I find that unlikely, because... But then again... These does have quite a few of Kylie's items on it, doesn't she? Indeed. Fuck. Hold on a minute. Oh shit. I swear down that isn't the first time we've been told that, but I feel like that's the first time my brain is actually like taking in that information. That's... The thing is, we know Lise isn't lying from her perspective. What she is saying isn't a lie to herself. Is what she deems to be the truth. So, what is the truth? I'm sure we'll find out. And I'm sure it will not be pleasant, and that excites me.
If I wait, you'll come find me, Mom? Yes, I'll be there soon. Whatever happens, bear with it and wait. Then Mom will appear in front of you again. I promise.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well, does it? Oh fuck. Season 3, episode 69. Nice. The meaning of revenge. Oh.
Ha ha. What are you? Can't you see? She was drunk and emotional already. She fell apart when you brought up her mother. She's a survivor of a Red Sky incident. She hasn't gotten over the trauma.
Also, nice. I didn't mention this before, but Roosh has got some nice drip. Like, the fur coat worries me, just because it's very Asha-pilled. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, Asha-pilled. I dress like a serial murderer. For fun. It's, you know, it's in these days, you know? The serial killer fit.
Is there anyone who can use recovery magic? I've used up mine for today. Mira! It's Mira! I'll take a look at her. Someone who died in N5. Hey, in N15 I went to that village to investigate the Red Sky incident. And on the list of the 112 village residents, there was definitely Anna Heiss. I have no interest in female fighters, so I don't know whether that Anna Heiss was the person you knew. But, at the very least, that girl isn't lying when she says her mother's name was Anna. Do you get it? Did you think of the simple possibility that there might be two people with the same name? What did I expect? Fish have always been stupid.
Let's be civil. Or not. Roosh has never been civil.
You go too far. You may be the Magic Guild president, but you can't. Why? If you're going to be rude to others, why shouldn't others be rude to you? Is it okay for you to rip open the wounds of our past? And not okay for me to call you stupid? How funny. You know what this bar is, right? Take a look around. You don't really want to draw... You don't really want to draw attention to yourself here.
What's a half doing here? A half tried to humiliate a pure-blood human. That girl lost her mother in a Red Sky incident, apparently. Saying that to someone who lost her mother? Typical of a half.
Hey! Why'd you let this thing in? You said this place was off limits to halves. I came here so I didn't have to see any halves. You gonna go give me a refund? Chloe, let's leave. Come on.
If you do anything, Clary, you will heavily besmirch the image of halves. Don't give them what they want. Or do. Be very funny. But don't. For your sake. And everybody else's sake. We know some nice halves, you know? Like Kasak is most... Nice probably isn't the right word because he's, you know, emotionless effectively in almost every single case. But by the by.
Thanks for helping, Roosh. I wasn't helping. I never liked that half. She's always judging people based on how they look. I'm sorry, but you do that as well. Oh, come on. That was when I was young and immature. The half is over 120 years old. And she's still immature. Don't you get it? Yes, okay, I get it. That's not what your face says. Anyway, that list you mentioned earlier. Can I see it later? There's no list. Huh? I did go to investigate the village, but there wasn't a list. All I know is that the population of the village was 112. Roosh, you're the president of the Eloth Magic Guild, the head of all living magicians. How can you just make up stuff like that? How will you deal with the consequences? Consequences? Ha! It's only a list.
Yeah, the Pa is friends with Teo, who could very easily find out that information if asked. Bruce, you might be 7 years older now, but you are still just as naive.
If I ask my sister, she can just make it up for me.
I'm mature.
Let me say boring. It's all for Lisa's sake. She's Rao's daughter, and you know how much you liked Rao. She's plastered all over in god-level items, and she has a talent as a fighter. It's not like she needs some famous parents to become successful. Why would she fake a story that's so easy to disprove?
I mean, yeah, fair point. And she's literally not lying. We know it to be true. Hydration. Keep yourself in good health with at least 2 liters, is it? Drink water is good.
Wow, look at you. I can't believe. It can't be. Even I believe Lise and you don't. I don't think there's any reason for Lise to lie either. But that half. Ah, stop it. If you believe Lise, that's the end of it. Why think about that fish half at all? Are you gonna stay here? She's not sick. She's just sleeping.
I don't think she's asleep.
Why don't we go back to our rooms? It's getting late.
Okay. She's not asleep. She heard all that. And also, Yuta's there.
I'm sorry, Lise. Saw it as well. Past. You remembered.
The past that we... Although... We did never really see her mother's face, did we?
Well...
Sorry, ears were turning. I'll save you for it now.
It wasn't just because of my brother. You began hating Cirrus. Look like birds. I have to get out of here for now. If even the items can't restrain my instincts, I'm supposed to get away from her.
Where are you going?
Chill.
Ah, I see. So one of those is her thoughts, and the other is what she's saying out loud. Which is which? I imagine the black is what's being said, and the white behind it is her thoughts. Stay here. If you go, I'll kill you.
If you leave me to be here alone tonight, I might kill myself.
Yep. As you can see by his eyes, those are his thoughts. Not very fair, Liz. That's really fucked up. I know you didn't say it out loud, but that's still fucked up. Does she know he can read her thoughts? Probably not, right? I don't think. Well, I mean, I imagine he would have told her. Would he? Actually, maybe not. In all honesty, thinking about it. I feel like there's definitely some things that you would want to keep to himself, as opposed to being overly open about it. Let's continue! Probably do 2 more, maybe? Maybe only 1 more, actually. This is a decent amount. Ah. You started again. Looks worse than before. And Aravada isn't here right now. What do we do? Aravada hits him if he's if calming down doesn't work. If calming him down doesn't work. Can't we just do that? Then shouldn't one of us hit him? Not Taksaka though. Why not me? Why not me? 'Cause you're weak. I'll do it. Stop bickering. Get out of the way. Both of you. No, I'm doing it. Taksaka, you look angry. Don't hit him too hard. Also, he's weak. Although then again, yeah, maybe he is. If he's a pureblood Sura and that's all he's done with a punch. These are also all Taraka, I'd imagine. You crazy bastard! I told you not to hit him too hard! Don't you know we're all finished if he dies? In fact, maybe these aren't Taraka. Actually, no, they don't look like Taraka. In fact, Taraka wouldn't even make sense. It'd all be fucking mental. I imagine he's a Yaksha. This is a Kinara. And the other guy we haven't even seen clearly, so I don't know what he'd be. Maybe Vritra. Interesting. He's not dead. I didn't hit him that hard. Season 3, episode 70. The Meaning of Revenge, 5.
Why is it so noisy? Huh? What? What am I doing in this place? What am I doing here? It must be a hotel in the lower city. After I passed out, they must have... Ayarush. Not exactly what I wanted. If you can't spare recovery magic, at least leave me a hangover remedy. Not cool. What the... Is that where the noise is coming from? What's happening in there? I can't just pass by, just in case. Hey, I'm staying in the room in the next room. You're being a bit too loud. Body being dragged? This sounds really dangerous. Should I go down and call someone? Or no, it might be too late then. I wouldn't open that door. Yuta? What are you?
Where are you going? I said we'd just sleep holding hands. Why don't you believe me?
Sorry for interrupting. What the hell are they doing? What have they learned in the last 7 years? Is everyone like that in the sewer realm? I suppose it's not strange, considering their personalities. Maybe you likes being treated like that, and Lise is the opposite. Ah! You're imagining things. It's not like that at all.
You sure about that, bro?
Oh, she's finally asleep. Did Lise tie you up like that and hit you? I said no. I tied myself up, and I'm bleeding because my body in the sewer realm is bleeding. Wow. What is this? I can hear you. I think I can hear you. Really? You said you were imagining things in front of the door, and I said no just now. Come to think of it, I think I heard your voice way back in the road, way back in the road to Calabloom. Can you hear me now? You reek of alcohol. You've gotten old, Ron. What? I'm still young. I see. I get it now. If I speak with a radius of around 20 steps, you can hear me if you're right next to me. So you can hear Sura speak, but it's not like you have really bad hearing.
Oliver.
Oh, but it's like you have really bad hearing.
Not like you have, yeah.
Really? Then you can keep speaking with a 20-step radius. There are no Sura here to eavesdrop anyway. True, I'll repeat myself. I tied myself up and I'm bleeding because my body in the Sura realm is bleeding. Your real body? If you're hurt enough to bleed that much, isn't it serious? It's okay. It doesn't matter as long as I don't die. Lise is the one you should worry about. Ron, why do you think I tied myself up? Even though it wasn't a foolproof solution. If I lose it completely, it's no use. I'll end up just biting through the item. Then, there's only one way. I have to suppress what I feel so that I never lose control. I see. You're learning to suppress your hunger. For Lisa's sake. It's kind of touching. That's not it.
Huh? That's not it?
Is anyone here? My god, what happened to this door? Howdy, Osvins. Ah, Mr. Ron Syrup. The reception got a noise complaint about this room. What's going on?
Nothing much. I was wandering while I was drunk and accidentally broke some things in this room.
Would you like a different room?
No, it's okay. I'll pay for what I broke when I check out in the morning.
Ah, right. Then I'll see you in the morning.
Yes, sorry for the inconvenience.
What? Wait. Mr. Cyrus' room is this one. That room just now was... What was that all about? Shh! Report this to the guild! Quick!
Run, man. Hell hath no fury like a woman's scorn, and you were about to be on the receiving end of much worse than just hell. Oh, fucking hell. And she's on her way here already as well. Good luck, bro. Good luck. Good fucking luck, man. No one can see Utah. So you can't even explain it away. Yeah, he's fucked. Yeah, I don't see how he's getting himself out of that one.
What? Here you are. I was looking for you. You said your body isn't real. You still need fresh air. It was getting harder to restrain myself. Lise kept smiling in her sleep. You said you could suppress your instincts earlier. That you were always suppressing your hunger, so that you wouldn't end up biting through the item. No, Ron. It's impossible to suppress. What? I really did try. Because I love Lise. I believed my love could overcome my hunger. Lise believed it too. If we try together, one day, we believed we could make love, just like every other ordinary pair of lovers. It didn't work.
Every time Lee smiled and said she was okay, I felt like I was going crazy. Don't blame yourself too much. You didn't mean to do it. Lise knows that too. Just because I loved her. Just because I didn't mean to do it. Doesn't justify my violence. The results are always terrible. I have to suppress the cause. That's logical.
Love all you want, my son. Everything you love will be a feast I've prepared.
I imagine there was a cackle at the end of that. I think I like Carly.
So, Ron, it's not hunger that I'm suppressing. It's love. Whatever she does, not allowing myself to feel that I love her is the only way to protect her. What kind of... What the hell?
Mr. Ron Syrof, do not move. Stay where you are. We warn you, any suspicious behavior could result in magic attacks.
Huh?
Season 3, episode 71, The Meaning of Revenge. A 6. Also, I realized I miscounted earlier. I started on 66 and 65. Don't know why I did that. As in the number in my head, I was one back. This will be 6 for today, which is probably where we'll leave it. Because it'll also be by an hour. Fuck me. I'm also struggling to speak. But it'll be about an hour by then as well. And I should probably eat dinner soon. It is like 8 o'clock right now. So dinner would be good. Very nice.
That's not the problem. The issue is this guy. No, he's surprisingly. Ah, good timing. We nearly finalized the party going to Conchas, but we don't agree on a couple of things. First, Ron Syrof, the one you recommended. He's kind of a hit or miss. Ron has to be there, so please, help him out. Ah!
Don't try anything foolish. This is the Fighters Guild, and there are halves everywhere outside.
I can't believe you'd use someone's trauma like that. Does this guild only care about half rights?
It's because it's you that you're being treated so well. Do you think normal criminals get to meet the guild president?
Criminal? Nothing's been confirmed. I keep telling you that I just went in because I could hear noises and I was worried. I wasn't alone with Lee. There was...
Staff said there was no one else in the room.
Well, not just anyone can see him. This is so frustrating. You have to believe me, Miss Misayo.
There's no basis for your argument. It's clear that you broke down the door, and Lise remembers nothing.
But she's on my side.
You think Ron? Of course not. Unless he wanted to die. It means nothing that you have the support of someone who's lost their memory.
Gods, you're being so inflexible. You didn't used to be like this.
Before I died, you mean? Yes, you're right. I'm not who I was then. Don't forget lenience from me. Don't expect lenience from me.
What? Did something happen? Also, why is Ron's fucking tracksuit got a gradient? Why does it go from purple to yellow? That's ugly as fuck. That's disgusting. Why? It's like he's mounted around a passion fruit gradiented tracksuit. What the fuck? Tell me, if it's something I can help you with.
Stop talking and fill out the form. You're not in a position to worry about someone else.
I already explained everything. What form?
You're related to Aline, so you should know about the myths surrounding Odi Vishnu, don't you? I'll win my ears, so tell me in writing. It sounds like there's a lot to investigate. People said he's never had problems with women. Was it because he was drunk? Probably not. Ron's a good drinker, and his behavior isn't that different when he's drunk. I just heard he falls asleep. Please, do you really not remember anything? Yes, I remember Ron got drunk first and fell asleep. And I was still okay then, but I don't remember anything after that. Has someone been sent to the temple, like I asked? No one else can see it, but myself, Ron, and the gods. What a load of bullshit. I'm leaving. I can't listen to any more of this. Did I do something wrong? Sorry. Clary's in a bad mood. When she was rude to you yesterday. She was? When? That's right. She doesn't remember. She's emotionally stable now. It might be better not to tell her.
You think you're being considerate, but you're messing her up. The people around her deceive her, and she deceives herself. A few decades of being twisted like that, and who would be able to retain their sanity?
Chandra? How did he know to come? The people we sent haven't arrived at the temple yet.
I'm not here because you sent me a message. I'm here because he told me. You can't see him, can you? This is the invisible one that was with them at the bar and hotel yesterday.
I imagine Elwyn can see him.
You don't need to ask Ryan any more questions. Let him go. He has a job to do. And you, get up.
I wonder who's saying that. That could genuinely go either way.
Look at that look on your face. If it angers you so much to look at me, just wait until you see the finalized members of the Concho's expedition.
Oh. Yep, you can literally see very tiny... Yeah, I actually know, it's Concho's Water Channel map. But yeah, map. I imagine that says map. But yeah, Marina is likely on that expedition. It would appear that we're getting a Concho's arc. Another Water Channel endeavor. Because the last one went so well. Well. A lot to think about. Last couple of episodes. Yeah. I think I'll think on things and probably talk. Maybe, just maybe. There'll be a video on it at some other point. Or maybe I'll just respond in comments if you really want to know. But yeah, with that out of the way, I've been Aussie. You've been you, and I'll see you next time for another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.